Hello and happy Monday, if that's what day it is. And welcome to Vinyasa practice. We're going to get started in a comfortable seat, closing our eyes, taking a deep breath in, and sighing it all out. Taking another deep breath, and sigh. One more time. Inhale all the way to the top and holding it for 2, 1, and slowly letting it all out. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down 2 more times. And then coming to stillness, pressing that heart forward a little bit more and reaching that crown toward the sky. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Just taking a moment to settle into our space, connect with our breath. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling completely. A few more breaths this way as we release what we don't need with each exhale. And drawing in what we do need with each inhale. Just feel the shoulders melting away from the ears as you settle into your space. Ground down through your sits bones. Taking in another deep breath. And sighing it out, let's bring those hands to Anjali Mudra at our hearts. Sitting up a little bit taller. Shining that heart forward, drawing the chin back over the sternum. Choosing an intention of strength or peace, calmness or focus. Being present or grateful, or any other option that works for you today. Taking in a nice deep inhale, and exhale, releasing the hands and your attention up to the universe, letting it go. Pressing the air away, letting the eyes flutter open. Inhale up, chin follows the hands. Palms connect. And exhale, pressing it away. Inhale up. And stretching up a little bit higher. Each inhale, exhale down. 2 more times this way. Last time this way, reaching up and pressing it all away, bringing the hands to the knees, dropping the chin to the heart. Inhale up to the sky, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale back to the heart. Inhale back up to the sky. And back down to the heart, bringing the chin over to that right shoulder, gazing over the shoulder. Back to the heart and to the left. And then dropping the head back, coming into neck rolls. And reversing those neck rolls. Dropping the chin at the heart, bringing it over to the right. And back down to the heart and to the left. One more time through the heart and right. And again through the heart and left. Bringing it back to center, dropping it to the heart and up to the sky. Draw those shoulder blades together, shine that heart up. And exhale down to the heart, rolling the back away. Inhale back up again, shoulder blades together. And exhale, rounding that back. Each time going a little bit deeper. And inhale forward, up to the sky, pressing that heart a little bit further. And exhale down to the heart, arms nice and long. Again, up to the sky. And exhale, rounding that back away. Lifting up, reaching those arms up, palms connect, weave the fingers, pressing the palms away. Reaching taller, twisting it to the right. Bringing that right hand behind the spine, sitting up tall. Inhale back to center and over to the left. Back to center, palms forward and forward fold. Slide those fingers away. Lift, lengthen, and fold it deeply. And breathing here. Sliding it over to the right, onto that right forearm, left arm reaches. Roll the heart up to the sky, float it over to the left. Same thing, heart up to the sky, and then slide those hands back to center. And in and behind you, fingers face the bum. Drop that head back, shoulder blades together, and maybe rolling up onto those knees. Draw the shoulder blades together and lowering it all down, changing the cross of the legs. Inhale up. Palms connect, weave the fingers and press the palms away. And twisting it to the right. Through center and to the left. Again, to center and forward fold here. Slide those hands away, maybe bringing the arms a little bit wider apart and then dropping your head. Sliding the hands to the right, onto that right forearm, left arm reaches. Heart shines toward the sky. And float it to the left. Again, rolling that heart up. And slide those hands back to center, lowering the head. Drawing it all back behind the bum. Shoulder blades together. Heart toward the sky, and then rolling up onto those knees. And lowering it all down, hands on the knees. Lengthen, hinge forward, and trunk rolls to the left. I have to try. I can fit it in my bones. There's no and reversing those trunk rolls. And pausing at center, rolling it up. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down, changing the cross of the legs. Sitting up tall, hinge forward, and trunk rolls to the right. One more time around, and then reversing direction. And rolling it up, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Inhale up, palms together. Weave the fingers, press the palms away. And bringing those hands out in front, rounding the back. Angel breaths up underneath the chin, elbows nice and high. And pressing those hands away. 3 more times. And last one. Reach it high. And press it away. Bringing those hands back up. Bending the elbows. Hands behind the head. And draw the right elbow over. Left elbow behind the head. And over to the left. Back to center. Open up those arms. Bend those wrists back. Press the heart forward. Bringing the fingertips together. Round the back away. Weave the fingers together. Press the palms away. And release. And we're going to come into our tabletop here. Bring the knees a little bit wider and hands a little bit forward, making hip circles. Warming up that lower spine, shoulders, the hips, and reversing direction. One more time around. Bring it back to center. Reset your table. Curl the toes and press up into down dog. Press one heel and pausing here, maybe pressing that same hip out to the side. And press down the opposite heel, same thing. And just walk your dog. And from here, we're going to come into spine wave. Set your dog. Inhale up onto the toes. First, just doing toe bends. Lifting that tailbone up to the sky and lowering the heels. Onto the toes. Lift it up. Press the shoulders back. And lower it down into spine waves here. Onto the toes. Lift the belly. Round the back. Moving slowly into modified cobra. Controlled movements here. Shine that heart forward and slowly reversing back to down dog. Gonna do that again. Onto the toes. Lift the belly. Round it forward. Press that heart through. And lifting back to down dog. One more time. And back to down dog. Setting your dog. Walk that dog. Coming to stillness. Right leg up to the sky. Point those toes, reaching through those toes. And fire hydrant. Flip that dog. Reach it out. Really extend your reach and flip it back. Three-legged dog. Warrior one on the right. Raising up, sinking it low. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior. Keep extending. And back into warrior two. Windmill the hands down, freeing that front foot. Stepping back into plank. And going through our flow. High plank, low plank. Up into cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Walk that dog. Still warming up the body. And coming to stillness, left foot up to the sky. Reach through those toes. Press it back. And fire hydrant. Flipping that dog, reach it out. Extend that reach. And flip it back for three-legged. Lift those toes up. Swing it through, warrior one. And warrior two. Taking our time, still warming up that body. Reversing that warrior. Keep extending. And back into warrior two. Windmill it down, frame the foot, step back to plank. And going through our flow. And meeting back in down dog. Taking a resting breath here, pressing those shoulders back, heels toward the earth. And lifting that tailbone to the sky. Feel that stretch in your glutes and the top of your hamstrings. And releasing that back to down dog. Coming into spine waves here, up onto the toes. Lift the belly. And roll it forward into modified cobra. And slowly back into down dog. Three-legged on the right. Reaching it up. And fire hydrant. Flipping that dog. Reaching it out. Stretching all those muscles. And flip it back. Three-legged. Warrior one. And warrior two. We should be feeling a little more warmed up and limber by now. Reversing that warrior. Keep extending. And warrior two. Windmill it down. Frame that foot. Stepping back into plank and going through our flow. And meeting back in down dog. One resting breath here. Press the tailbone toward the sky. Shoulders back. And coming into spine waves, up onto the toes. Lift that belly. Round that back. And slowly melting forward into modified cobra. And lifting back into down dog. Left foot to the sky. Lift through those toes. And fire hydrant. And flipping that dog, reaching it out. And extend. Flip it back, three-legged. Reach up. And swing it through. Warrior one. Warrior two. And reversing that warrior. Keep extending. Back into warrior two. You know where we're going. Windmill it down. Frame the foot back into plank and go through our flow. And meeting back in down dog. And just walk that dog. One resting breath. Coming to stillness. Right hand to that outside of the left ankle. And rolling your heart toward the sky. And release. Left hand to the outside of the right hand. Right ankle and really pressing into that right hand. Engaging all those arm muscles. One more breath. And release back to down dog. Coming into spine wave. Up onto the toes. Tailbone up. Belly up. And melting it down. Into modified cobra. Back into down dog. Right foot up to the sky. And ankle circles here, keeping that leg still, just the ankle moving. And reversing those circles. And swinging it through warrior one. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior. And coming into side angle. Reaching it up. Roll the heart toward the sky. And then bring that right hand down to your right ankle. And come into triangle. Straighten that front leg. Bring both hands inside the right foot, heel toe over to the right. Turn the back heel up and coming into high lizard. So your right shoulder and knee should be touching or as close as possible. And just rock forward and back. We're going to step up into Malasana on the left. Make room for your foot. Step that left foot up for garland pose, Malasana. Hands to heart center. Tuck the tailbone down and forward. And the heart shines toward the sky. Rock side to side. Press the palms, toes forward. Roll it up into forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Reverse swan, reach it up. Open that heart. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold, hopping back to down dog. Pressing the shoulders back. And taking a breath here. Right hand to that left ankle. Going to the other side. One more breath. And release. Left hand, right ankle. Last breath here. And release. Coming into down dog, pressing that tailbone to the sky. And spine wave up onto the toes. Lift the belly. Super controlled movements here. Modify cobra. And lifting back into down dog. Left foot up to the sky. Ankle circles. And reverse those circles. And swing it through warrior one. And warrior two. Reversing that warrior, keep extending. And bringing it right into side angle. Rolling that heart to the sky. Left hand inside of the left ankle, straighten the leg for triangle. Keep rolling that heart up and bringing both hands inside of that left foot, heel toe over to the left. Back heel rolls up for high lizard. Rock it forward and back. One more time, and then we're going to step the right foot up for garland pose, Malasana. Tucking the tailbone forward and to the earth, heart up to the sky. And sway side to side. One more breath here. Press the palms, toes forward, roll it up, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. One more time, half lift. And fold. Wrap the arms around the back of your legs and draw yourself closer. Two more breaths here. Release the hands, reverse swan, reach it up and back. Hands to the heart, reach it up, open that heart, and dive it down. Fingertips, and fold, reverse swan, reach it up, and back. Hands to the heart, wardrobe adjustment. Taking a deep breath. Planting on your left foot, and we're going to bring that right knee up to the belly. Flex that foot, warrior forward, press that heel away. And hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bend that left knee coming into warrior 3. Pressing it back. For 3, 2, 1. Bend that left knee. We're going to tap down into warrior 1. Spread those feet wider if you need to. And coming into warrior 2. Reach those arms. Beautiful, strong arms, reversing that warrior. Reach it back. And back into warrior 2. Coming into side angle. Reach that right arm up. Heart rolls toward the sky. And extend that arm overhead. Maybe adding that left arm, working the core, or interweaving those fingers. Beautiful. Left hand to the inside of that left ankle. Straighten that leg forward. Triangle. Roll the heart up, up, up. And bringing that right hand down. Frame that front foot. Tap that back foot up about 2 feet. And lift up onto the fingertips, lengthen, and fold down for pyramid. One more time, lift up, lengthen, and fold. You can stay on your fingertips and walk your hands backwards. Reach for that back leg, or bring your hands behind your back. Lift, lengthen, and fold a little deeper. And work on your balance here. Just breathing into this. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Releasing the hands to the earth. Tapping that back foot back. 2 feet. Hands inside of that left foot. And high lizard. Rocking it back. And forth. We're going to drop that back knee. Uncurl the toes. Coming into low lizard. Now you can stay here if you like on the palms of your hands. You can come down onto a block for a halfway point. Or you can bring your elbows all the way down to the earth for a super low lizard. As long as your left knee is near your left shoulder, just breathing into this. Press into the palms, coming back up to high lizard. So curling those back toes, lifting the knee. And we're going to step that right foot outside of the right hand, again from Malasana, and sinking it low. Rock it side to side. Press the palms, roll it up, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, so your feet are still a little wide. And forward fold. Again, one more time, lift it up, lengthen. And fold, wrapping the arms around the back of your legs and pulling yourself tighter. And breathing here. Release the hands, bend the knees. Reverse one, reach it up. And back. Hands to the heart, other side. We're going to balance on our right foot. Bring that left knee up to the belly. Pressing that heel forward, warrior 4. For 3, 2, 1. Bending that right knee, coming into warrior 3. So reach it out. For 3, 2, 1. Tapping that left foot back for warrior 1. Sinking it low. Beautiful. And into warrior 2. Reversing that warrior. And back into warrior 2 and coming right into side angle. Rolling the heart up and reaching the left arm up overhead. And let's add that right arm. Maybe clasping hands, reaching it out. And we're bringing that right hand to the right ankle. Straighten that leg and coming into triangle. Roll that heart to the sky. Lift up just about an inch. And bringing those hands down, framing the front foot. Tap the back foot up about 2 feet. Onto the fingers, lift. Lengthen and fold. Again, fingertips, lift, lengthen, and fold. And coming into your pyramid, whatever version of pyramid you prefer. And breathing here. One more breath. Releasing the hands, fingertips, stepping the back foot back, 2 feet, hands inside of that foot, into front, and coming into high lizard again. Rocking forward and back. We're going to transition into low lizard, so dropping that left knee and curling the toes. And working your way into your version of low lizard. I'm going to work my elbows down to the earth. Just breathe into this. Just a big opening. Bringing your awareness to your hips and your shoulders, soften between the shoulders. One more breath here. Press the palms. Curl the back toes. Coming back into high lizard. Heel toe everything over to the right. Step up for malasana. On the left. Sink it low. Tailbone down and forward. And heart to the sky. And rock it side to side. Press the palms, toes forward. Lift up, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen and fold. Again, arms behind the legs and draw yourself tighter. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen and fold. And again, wrap those arms. Draw yourself in even tighter. And breathe. Release the hands. Reverse one. Reach it up and back. Hands to the heart. Let me take a drink here. Reach it up. Open that heart. Pausing here. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Step that right foot back. Drop the knee, uncurl the toes, coming into low lunge. Wiggle that left foot forward. So really opening up the front of that right hip. And working your way onto your left knee. Add the arms once you're ready, sinking a little bit lower. Reach up and prayer twist the outside of that left thigh. And if you have it in your practice, you can lift that back knee and balance on those toes. Bringing it back to the front, press the palms, lower that knee, and we're going to rock it back. And bringing our forehead to the left shin. Rock it forward. And rock it back. Toes up. Rock it forward. And one more time, rocking it back. And if you have split in your practice, you can bring it into split on the left side now. Slowly making your way into that pose. Maybe walking your hands back to your hips. Opening that heart and then folding down. To whatever version of a split you prefer. And just letting go, releasing. Breathing into that left hip. One more breath here. And walking the hands back in, we're going to transition into pigeon from here. So roll onto your left hip, bend the left knee, and bring your leg into an L shape. Bringing your hips back square to the earth. And wiggle that right foot back. Square your hips a little bit more. Walk your hands back to your hips. And taking a little back bend here. And clear that shin, folding forward into pigeon. One more breath. Let's walk those hands back in. We're going to bring our right forearm in front of our left shin. Leaning on that forearm, reach that left arm up. And back to our right ankle. Drawing that heel to the bum. And opening our heart to the left, up to the sky. And releasing. Pressing the palms. Curling the back toes. And we're going to lift up with our left foot into three-legged. Really reaching those toes up. Fire hydrant. And flipping our dog. Reaching it out. And flipping it back. Forward down dog. Coming up onto the toes. Crouch the dog. Hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold it down. Reverse one. Reach it up. And back. Open the heart. And dive it down. Fingertips. And fold. Stepping that left foot back. Low lunge on this side. So wiggle the right foot forward. Drop the left knee. Uncurl the toes. Open up that left hip in the front. And when you're ready, coming up onto your right thigh. Or adding those arms above the head. Sinking low into that left hip. Hands into prayer and twisting to the outside of your right thigh. And if you have it in your practice, curling the back toes, lifting that left knee. And dropping that knee down, bringing the hands back to the front, squaring, framing over that front foot and rocking back, toes toward the earth, toward the sky, and rocking it forward. Again, rocking it back. And forward, and one more time, rock it back. And as you rock it forward, if you have split, you can transition into that. Making sure those back toes are uncurled, and walk the hands back to your hips. Shoulder blades together, puff that heart up. And coming down into your split. And releasing and just breathing into that right hip. Checking in with the shoulders, that they're softened. Just letting go. One more breath here. And walking the hands back in, transitioning into pigeon, rolling onto your right hip, bending the right knee, rocking back to square the hips at center. Walk the hands back to your hips. Again, another little back bend. And your right knee is at a 90-degree angle, or your foot is tucked into your left hip, hinging forward and coming down into pigeon. Just letting go.
What it means to be more. What it means to be more.
One more breath here.
What a difference you make.
And walking back in, bringing that left forearm in front of your right shin, reaching that right arm up and back to that left ankle, drawing that heel to the bum and rolling your heart up to the sky.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you when you're gone.
One more breath. And release. Pressing the palms. We're going to come into three-legged on the right. Curl those back toes, lift up. Raising that right foot up to the sky. Reach up through those toes. Fire hydrant, and we're going to flip our dog. Reaching it out. And flipping it back.
How to get what you give.
Coming into down dog.
How to let go
Walk your dog.
live. How to let go and live.
And spine waves here. Lift that tailbone. Lift the belly. Roll that spine slowly and controlled as you can.
What a promise you make now could mean
Like a
when
snail.
comes and everything you see.
Slowly transitioning into modified cobra. And then slowly lifting back in to down dog. One more time. Tailbone up, belly up. Rolling that spine all the way forward and then coming down onto our belly. Crossing the arms underneath the face, taking one resting breath here. And maybe a second. We're going to do shoulder rolls, so airplane those arms out. Press into the right palm. And bend the right knee. And roll open so that you're rolling over. Your left arm is behind you. And you're opening the front of that shoulder. Don't add tension to your neck so you can release your neck. Just roll that shoulder. You can even bring your right foot behind you, depending on how flexible your joint is. You don't want to hurt your joint, just opening it up. And releasing that back to the belly slowly. And coming to the other side. Right arm is airplane out. Pressing the left palm, bending the left knee. And rolling back. Open up that right shoulder. Slowly working with your edge. I like to heel toe my foot. So I'm able to lift it over to the back of the other leg. And slowly expanding that stretch a little bit at a time. One more breath. And slowly rolling it back onto your belly. Press the palms. Press up into modified cobra. Curl the back toes. Pressing back into down dog. And setting your dog. Come up onto the toes. Crouch the dog. Hop it up. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Half lift again. Lengthen and fold. One more time. Half lift. Keep lifting, lengthening, and folding. Arms wrap around the back of your knees, grabbing onto your elbows, bending the knees. Shift your weight towards your toes, and then slowly straightening the legs. Beautiful stretch for those hamstrings. One more breath here. And release those hands on top of the feet. Roll it up. At the top, roll the shoulders. Up, back, and down. 3 more times. Beautiful, and then reaching it up and back. Opening that heart. Pausing here. And swan dive. Fingertips, half lift. And fold, walking the feet to the top of your space. And coming on to your back. Actually on your bum. We're going to come into boat, bringing those heels up to our bum. Wiggle the heart between the knees. Wrap the arms, squeezing and hugging those shins in nice and tight so that your spine is nice and long. Reach the arms out in front, plug the shoulders into the sockets, and rock back onto your sits bones. And here we're going to raise those legs up, reach the heart forward, shoulder blades together, and holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and very slowly using your legs as a counterweight for your upper torso, lowering down as slowly as you can. And once you're down, letting it all go. Taking a deep breath in, and sigh it all out. We're going to come into a counter stretch for our lower back. So that would either be bridge or wheel. If you have wheel in your practice, go for it. If you're doing bridge today, bringing your heels up by your bum, press the palms. Take an inhale, and as you inhale, lifting those hips up. Really squeezing the knees toward each other. They don't touch, they stay in line with your hips. And lowering it all down. And as you come up, you can go up even higher by lifting up onto your toes and pressing up and lowering down. I'm going to attempt my wheel today. If you want to work on wheel, bringing your fingers to face toward your bum, toward your feet, and your palms are underneath your shoulders. Squeezing the elbows in. I turn my toes out just to get a little more leverage. And then once I'm up, I straighten my feet. So I'm going to try it today. Lifting in to the hands and the feet, pressing up. Straighten the feet, rock toward the knees, and toward the shoulders, back toward the knees, and toward the shoulders to straighten those arms. One more time, and breathing here. And slowly lowering it all down. Doing that shoulder opening stretch on the floor before we attempted. That was really helpful. That opened up the front of the shoulders here. Bring those knees into the belly. Give yourself a hug. We're going to go into an inversion. So an inversion of your choice, yogi's choice. I am going to do waterfall. Just pressing my heels toward the sky, toes toward my face. But you can pop up into headstand, tripod, basket headstand, handstand, forearm balance. I don't practice my forearm balance in these classes because I need to do it against the wall. So I practice that separately. Whatever, you can also come up into a shoulder stand or supported waterfall with a block underneath your bum. As long as your feet are above your heart. And you can V your legs open and closed. Whatever you're feeling today. I'm making small circles with my legs. Just keeping those feet above the heart. And once you're done working on your inversion, coming back onto your back, point those toes, bring the feet up and point those toes away. Flex the feet, curl the toes. Really tight, spread them out. Point the toes. Flex the feet, curl the toes, spread them out. Bend those knees and hug them in. And coming into happy baby, reaching for those arches. And maybe rocking side to side. And releasing, airplane those arms out, dropping the knees over to the right, gaze to the left. Just breathing here. And bringing it back, your center, and over to the left, gaze is to the right. And just breathing here. And bringing it back to center, hands on the knees. Make small circles here, just massaging that lower back, top of the hips. And reversing those circles. We're going to have a few more hip releases before we come into our Savasana. Coming to stillness. Inhale, raising the chin toward the knees. And releasing it all down. Crossing the right ankle over that left knee. Take an inhale. And press that thigh away. And then lift the left foot up to the sky, flexing both feet, reaching behind the calf or the ankle, drawing that leg in closer. Shoulders down, and you can point the left toes at this point. Right toes stay flexed. And make ankle circles here. And reverse those circles. And releasing that left foot, changing the cross. Left over right. Inhale and press that thigh away. Raising the right foot to the sky, flexing that left foot, pointing the right foot. Reaching behind the calf or ankle, drawing that leg in close. Shoulders down and ankle circles. And reversing those circles. And lowering that foot. And keeping the left foot here, we're going to cross the shin over the heart. Wrap the left sole in our right elbow. Left elbow wraps around the knee, drawing it in. Super close to your heart. Giving it a nice big hug. Shoulders are back, and then lengthening that right leg. Half a baby cradle. Reclining half a baby cradle. And give it a big squeeze. And release. Tense that right knee. Plant left foot. And bringing that right foot up. Crossing your heart with the chin. Foot goes into your left elbow. Right elbow wraps around that knee and hugging it in. Shoulders down and release. And lengthening that left leg. Really hugging in that right shin. And breathing. Checking in with the back of your neck. It should be a long line, not compressed with your chin up or too tucked. Neutral neck. Another big hug. Squeeze it in. And release. Now we're going to do fire log. Releasing that foot, bringing the left foot up again. We're going to bring the left heel into the inside of our right knee, and then fold the right foot down on top of the left knee. And hug it all in. Shoulders are down, and you can rock side to side here if you like. If you rock a little, so we have the left foot under the right, and if you rock it over to the right a little bit, you feel a deeper stretch in that left hip. And releasing, opening the legs. We're just going to switch the way they're crossed, bringing the right heel inside of the left knee and fold that left foot down to the right knee and hugging it all in. Shoulders are down and back. And again, you can rock it a little bit. back and forth, and then maybe stretching a little bit more to the right, or to the left rather, and feeling that stretch deepen in the right hip. One more breath here. And releasing that, soles of the feet together, clasp the hands around, draw the feet down and toward the pelvis and press the knees away. So we're lengthening those arms, getting a long stretch in the forearms, top of the shoulders and sides of the neck.
Why don't you meet me out in space?
One more breath. Bringing those knees into the belly. Another big hug. Hug it in. And dropping the feet with the soles together, knees out at the base of the spine, reaching those arms up overhead, clasping opposite elbows. And just letting it all go here. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. Another deep breath. And sigh. One more time. And sigh. Extend your legs long on the mat. Feet are wide apart. Toes flop out to the side. Then bring your hands down by your hips. Wiggle those shoulder blades together. Closing the eyes. You're getting ready for Savasana. Deep breath in. And let it go. One more time. Deep breath. And release. And as you do, feel your shoulders melting into the mat. Feel the weight of the earth against your back, against your body, supporting and cradling you. Maybe roll your head gently side to side to release that neck. You're keeping your palms up in a receiving manner, or if you need to feel grounded, palms touch the earth, and then coming to stillness, wiggling into your space. Another deep breath. And sigh it all out. Falling into your natural breath rhythm, in through the nose and out through the nose. Just letting it all go. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. The divine light that lives in me sees, honors, and bows to that same light in you. Namaste.